Hi, and welcome to the Power of PD YouTube channel. I'm so happy to have you back here and really excited to dive into this week's episode. So in this week's episode, we are talking all about onboarding your clients to your professional development program. So whether or not that is when they first sign for a series of PD with you, or they're kicking off your online course, or you're welcoming them to a group program, whatever your program might be, how do you effectively onboard them to set the tone, to just deliver on the promise right away that you delivered? So let's jump right into this episode. Okay, so once your clients sign up to work with you, they're probably wondering, is this going to be what I was promised? Is this person going to deliver on what they said they can deliver on? Is this PD actually going to be transformational for me? They have a lot of questions. And so your onboarding really is your first opportunity to show them that, yes, this is going to be just as impactful as we talked about in our sales call or on my sales page or in the conversations we've been having. Yes, this PD is going to be just as powerful as what we have been talking about. So I have a few things to share with you today that will hopefully help you to deliver in your onboarding. So when I say onboarding, I mean that initial first step right after the payment goes through, when you're getting them ready to either take your PD or you're getting them ready for the course. Maybe the course hasn't started, or maybe you're not going to their school for another month, but you want to onboard them. You want to ensure them that what they just agreed to is going to be just as amazing as the conversations that they've been having with you. So let's jump right into the first thing to be thinking about as you're planning and executing your onboarding. Okay, so onboarding should be a way to continue to build the relationship with your client. As I mentioned just a moment ago, you've probably been having conversations with them. You've probably been talking about the PD series that you can offer to their school. You've probably been talking about the individual professional development that you can provide to them through your program or through your professional development series. And so you want to make sure that when they are onboarded, it doesn't feel like a new relationship. It's not a new relationship. You want to acknowledge the things that you know about them. You want to make sure that they know that through all those conversations, you've been listening and you're excited to continue the relationship, not just start a relationship fresh. So think about all the things you've learned about their school, about them as an individual, about their strengths, about where they desire to go and grow, and use that in your onboarding some way. You should talk about that. You should remind them that you've heard them and that you're so excited to build on that relationship in your program. All right, the next thing you want to think about is how can you build excitement? I'm sure through the conversations you've been having with them, they are probably excited to learn whatever it is that you are going to be sharing with them. They are, I'm sure, in a space where they're like, I need this information. I need this new skill. I need all of the mindset that you have that you want to share with them on how to get. And so I'm sure there is a level of excitement for them and for you. And so make sure that you let that be known. Tell them you're excited. Just be very explicit about that. Show your excitement with your energy, with the way that you onboard them. Make sure it's not just dry and boring. Be exciting, be enthusiastic about the fact that you get to work with them. Show them, tell them that you're honored to be able to work with them. Let them know that you're not just taking this opportunity for granted, because it is an opportunity. You have the opportunity to change their life, to change the lives of the people around them, including students. And so you want to make sure that they know that you are excited about the work ahead and that you really are just so thankful for being able to work with them. All right, I already got into the next one. The next one is to show gratitude, right? It is an opportunity. There are so many ed consultants out there. While your product and service is probably far better than many of them, you still want to make sure that they know that you are thankful for the opportunity to work with them. So express gratitude. I know that some consultants express gratitude through a gift. So it might make sense to send some type of thank you gift. It can be small. It can be a candle. It can be a notebook. It can be something small. Depending on the service and how much they're spending, it might be something larger. It might be a whole gift basket. But I'm not saying it has to be a gift. It could just be simply saying thank you for trusting you with whatever it is that they are going to entrust you with. You might be going in front of a whole district full of teachers that they ultimately are responsible for. And so you want to make sure that they understand how thankful you are for the opportunity to teach and to transform the lives of the people that they're responsible for. So that third thing to be thinking about when you are onboarding your clients is how can you express gratitude? All right, last but certainly not least is you want to be thinking about how to clarify your expectations through your onboarding. Like I said, I'm sure you've had conversations with these folks before you're onboarding them. So you might have told them some things here and there about what they can expect, but it's going to be really important, in a way to just deliver top tier service is to be very explicit, very clear, very easy and simple to understand with your expectations. This brings you to a higher level. Instead of just, saying, all right, great, I'm so excited to work together. I've expressed my gratitude, I've expressed my excitement, and now let's go. That, is okay, but I'm sure your client is looking for someone who's got it all together, is going to lead them in a way that they can easily follow and get their problem solved. And so right off the bat, you want to have your expectations super, super clear so that they know, wow, he or she or they, you got it together and you're ready to lead them through to the transformation that you have promised in the beginning. So have clear expectations, lay them out in a way that they can easily follow them and revisit them later if they need to. We're all super busy, including your clients, which is part of the reason they probably hired you. So you want to make sure that this is something that they can go back to 3 weeks in when they're like, oh wait, when did she or he or they say that I could email them? Oh, or that I could reach out to them via phone? Oh, between these hours. Cool. Let me actually do that now, or I'll wait until that time. So make sure that they can go back to your expectations and they're super easy and clear. All right, those are the 4 things to consider as you're onboarding your clients. You want to make sure that you are continuing the relationship that you've already started. This is not starting from scratch. Build on what you know, even in your onboarding. And you also want to make sure that you show your excitement and gratitude. And finally, your onboarding has to be clear, easy to follow, and it has to lay out all of your expectations for the relationship, for the service delivery, so that there's no questions. And if there are questions, they can go there, or they know how to ask you because you set it out clearly in your expectations. Hope that this is helpful. If you liked this, if you have any questions, anything you want to comment on, drop that in the comments below. And then definitely don't forget to subscribe, because right now the goal is a video every week. So if you want more like this, subscribe so you get those notifications when I post a new video. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, don't forget to embrace the power of PD.